The Lakers' 2021 and 2022 NBA season has not been bad, but it has not been good. After a very busy offseason, they were given the expectation of being one of the top teams in the Western Conference. But after playing in about 20 NBA games, the Lakers right now are struggling to go to the top, and from what it looks like, the Lakers are a middle-of-the-pack team. I'm making this video as the Lakers have a record of 10-10. They're ranked as the 9th seed in the Western Conference. And despite the NBA having a new rule where the 9th and 10th seed have a chance to make the NBA playoffs because of the play-in tournament, let's be honest, Laker fans, you do not want to see the Lakers in the play-in tournament once again. It's just too risky, you want to be comfortable. Which is now leading towards the topic of today's video. How can the Lakers get better than they are right now? What are some potential roster changes? Where can they improve? I'm going to be talking about the Lakers' perfect scenario when it comes to that. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a very special episode of Easy Buckets. My name is Soom and I make basketball videos every single day. So if you are new to the channel and love basketball, welcome. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications to not miss any of my upcoming videos. If you watched this video and you loved it, be sure to smash that thumbs up button. I would really appreciate it. It would help out the channel a lot. Trust me. Quickly, I want to give a quick shout out to the sponsors of today's video, FanDuel. If you play daily fantasy sports or wants to get into it, FanDuel is the perfect app for you. You can download the app for free with my link down below, and if you click my link, you'll get an extra 20% bonus to your added funds. Trust me, guys, you guys are gonna love this app. Click the link down below for more information. But without wasting any more time, let's talk about the perfect scenario for the Lakers. We just heard some new NBA rumors today that the Los Angeles Lakers will be one of the most active teams come trade deadline, but a Russell Westbrook trade is unlikely. With the Lakers struggling so far this season, a lot of the blame is being put towards Russell Westbrook, or if not Russell Westbrook, it's being put towards the head coach of Frank Vogel. Laker fans are complaining about turnovers by Russell Westbrook, Frank Vogel not making adjustments, or simply the Lakers not playing any defense at all. But whatever the issue may be, a change has to happen, and from what this report says, a trade is very likely. But the rumor says that the Lakers will be an active team. Doesn't mean they're going to be making a trade. This report could be talking about the buyout market, signing free agents, waiving players, signing new players. But let's be honest, there is nothing better in the NBA until an NBA trade happens. And if there is one player in the NBA right now that I believe the Lakers must target, I believe they should target Ben Simmons of the Philadelphia 76ers. As of right now, Ben Simmons has still not played a single game in the NBA. He is not playing for the Philadelphia 76ers, and right now, he's actually with the team, but of course not practicing. After going missing and being away during training camp, the Philadelphia 76ers ended up fining Ben Simmons that every single time he'll miss a game, a practice, he's gonna lose some money. Of course, with that being said, Ben Simmons had to return back when it comes to a smart decision point of view, but then he said that he's not ready to play basketball and is trying to work out his mindset before returning to the court. This is where we are with Ben Simmons right now, where the Philadelphia 76ers understand his situation, are trying to do their best to help him, and of course are no longer charging him. But something is very interesting. We just got this report today that Ben Simmons is reportedly broke. According to one reporter, Ben Simmons may be forced to return to the 76ers due to cash flow issues. The report was by a radio host in Philadelphia named Howard Eskin, and he says this: "I was told by somebody very reliable he may be tapped out, broke. Cash flow broke, because he's losing so much money, but he spent so much money. $17.5 million home. Remember, he has to pay taxes too. $17.5 million home. He's got 2 homes in Philadelphia, probably worth $8 or $9 million. He buys a new car every month, $400,000 or $500,000. He just spends money like it's nothing because he thinks it never ends. And the person that told me it's very reliable that he has got serious cash flow issues." This honestly is very interesting information. So if this rumor is somewhat a little bit true, then it must mean that Ben Simmons wants to return to action when it comes to playing basketball. But let's be honest, Ben does not want to play with Philly. Ben wants to play on a new team, he wants a new scenario and a new surrounding. But if this scenario is true, this is where the Lakers come in. The Lakers have been linked to Ben Simmons for a long time now, ever since Ben Simmons entered the trade market. The Lakers wanted a third superstar, but of course they ended up going for Russell Westbrook. The big connection has to be the relationship between Ben Simmons and LeBron. LeBron has a lot of value towards Ben, and we know this because during NBA All-Star games, LeBron always picks Ben. He wants Ben on his roster. With Ben being a 6'10" point guard for the Philadelphia 76ers, his skill set would simply be a different point of view for the Lakers, and if I'm gonna be honest, it could make them a lot better. And if the Lakers feel that Russell Westbrook is not working out, I do believe there's a trade that would benefit both sides. The ultimate trade would be Russell Westbrook and Austin Reeves in exchange for Ben Simmons and Danny Green. Ben Simmons has a $32 million contract while Danny Green has a $10, and then Russell Westbrook is getting paid $44 million and Austin Reeves on a minimum salary. So this matches when it comes to salary point of view, and of course, when it comes to value point of view. On the Lakers' perspective, getting Ben Simmons in exchange for Russell Westbrook will not help their shooting efficiency. In fact, both of these stars in the NBA are both known to the fact that they can't shoot and are better in all other areas. But as of right now, there are multiple narratives that apparently the Russell Westbrook trio with LeBron and AD, it's not working. Chemistry is very important towards NBA championships, and if Russell Westbrook and LeBron and Anthony Davis cannot find a mesh, cannot build that chemistry, oh boy, a trade is coming. Getting Ben Simmons for Russell Westbrook will not help the lack of floor spacing. With LeBron James loving pick and rolls alongside Anthony Davis and other players, Ben Simmons would be a more athletic pick and roll partner that could simply be great on those playmaking skills and of course those pick and roll drives. The biggest part about this trade for the Lakers is how much they would improve on the defensive end. Ben Simmons is recognized as one of the best defenders in the NBA, and with him having crazy size and athletic ability, he can guard all positions on the floor, from point guard to the 5, the center. With Frank Vogel being known to be a defensive-minded coach, right now he is not being recognized for it, but maybe he needs an elite defender to be seen on his defensive playbooks, and that's where Ben Simmons comes in. His versatility could work with the flexibility of Frank Vogel in lineup configuration. Having a player that can defend literally anyone means he could sacrifice a little defense elsewhere to get another shooter on the court to help the offense. Of course, a cherry on top is Danny Green also going to the Lakers. We all know 2 years ago, Danny Green was a part of the Lakers championship team. He helped them, he brings veteran leadership, a 3-and-D presence, so of course Danny Green in my opinion is a cherry on top. A reliable role player, and of course a former Laker. If there is somebody in the NBA that could turn Ben Simmons' career around, it's gotta be LeBron. There are talks that after the Lakers' 30th NBA game, they're going to be making a big time move. If they still keep on struggling, maybe the fit just isn't working with Russell Westbrook. And as much as LeBron is friends with Russell Westbrook, AD is friends with Westbrook. Sometimes sacrificing when it comes to your relationships might be worth an NBA championship. So yes guys, this wraps up my video for today, talking about an ultimate trade scenario revolving Russell Westbrook and Ben Simmons. What's most important to me is I want to know your thoughts. Do you believe this trade will ever happen? Will the Philadelphia 76ers even be interested? Put your thoughts down in the comments below. But other than that, take it easy, God bless, and I'll see you all next time on Easy Buckets. Woo!